one, I'm a senior lecturer at the Kenya Wildlife Service Training Institute in Naivasha. But I'm registered in the University of Nairobi where I'm doing my PhD in fisheries and in Lake Naivasha. My home area is in Migori. Basically what we are doing is factoring in on what I'm doing for my PhD. Like today we are in the waters, yesterday we are in the waters, and the data that we are going to get here, or the techniques that I'm learning from the lake or from this course are very useful for my PhD work. Before I used to have a lot of free time to play around with, but now over the weekend is when I'm in the lab. Weekdays I'm in class teaching. So at times I have free time in Nairobi and chat and go to joints to relax, but not very frequent. I drink water, but I take soft drinks.
Wow, very nice. I've had a lot of fun today. In fact, this is the job that I really like, working on it, going to nature, just trying to look at the vegetation, the aquatic ecosystem, the insects, the animals. This is just fun, and I've learned so much with working with the PDA. This is the first time I'm working with it, but I've tried to catch up so fast with the technology. Wow, the teacher is so wonderful. You can understand the things she really brings up with the layman language that the person who doesn't even know, who has never even gone to school, can be able to understand. I'm so happy with the crew because we are cooperating together, we work together as a team, and I feel it is a great thing to work with them. For private life, I'm married and I have 2 kids. I have Mark and I have Ruth. I never imagined that there was an organization that can really put people in a camp to stay there, work from the camps, just from a tent. This is the best experience I've ever had. Although I've stayed in some camps somewhere else, but not in this capacity. This is part of the fun, part of learning of the GIS. I feel it's really nice.
I'm a PhD student at Jomo Kenyatta University. I'm also a part-time lecturer there because I've learned how to use the GPS. I've actually done it practically. I've also learned so many species from John. He's very conversant with the environment. My teacher has been excellent actually. I have not met such a teacher before. Such a teacher who is so effective and polished in her area. I wish the teachers I had before were like, well, I'm married, I'm a husband, and I'm a father of 2. My firstborn is in class 6. Her name is Mary, and my son is Justus in class 4. I like them very much. I also like their mother. Sure, I'm missing them, but I always make sure I talk to them every evening. And they also call me even when I'm late, and I like it. And my favorite beer is a Tusker, although nowadays I think the camp is not able to offer it.
I'm Angela Mokatobe. I'm coming from Tanzania. I work with the Research Institute, Tanzania Wildlife Research Institute, at the headquarter office. I do coordinate and supervise wildlife research in Tanzania. I am married with 1 son. I don't take beer, Coke. So far, how to use PDA to collect spatial data. I have enjoyed.
Thank you.
I would say the training is still going on, but I would say the far we have gone was quite successful, with some little block and what we call them bottlenecks. But basically, we achieved. So far, we have achieved what we plan to do because people have gone basically primarily what they plan to do, and for me personally, I think we have learned a lot from this training. Of course, where there are many people, you have to meet challenges, and plans are not going the way they are planned. Coordinators are not that firm on their planning. They change their strategies every morning. But basically, the participants were very cooperative, and we achieved it. That made it very successful. I would rather that the program is sent to participants in good time, and it is followed the way it is planned. I think that was good enough, particularly in East African. We did achieve a lot, but you could definitely see some desperation between trainers and the trainees. It was not very cohesive. You could even see that when people are gathering in the evening, we are not that fluid, we are not that cohesive.
As per now, I think most of my expectations have been met because I've interacted with so many people who have actually sharpened my skill. I've done a lot of environmental management activities, but this time round I got a practical idea of what happens or what is expected after working with very polished researchers and scientists from the UK, Netherlands, and also from the University of Nairobi. I've also been able to interact with upcoming scientists at the PhD level and also others who are pursuing their master's degrees. Especially I've met Evelyn from Tanzania and Bethlehem from Ethiopia. We had some bit of grouping which was not very good, and I do hope that next time people will get more interactive because most of us were meeting for the first time.
And I've really enjoyed the interaction with the resource scientists. Especially I had not done a lot of lake studies on primary productivity, benthic organisms, and even counting bird eagles. And through this experience, I think I have learned a lot of things that I had missed in my career as a chemist.
They don't seem quite happy about the way things have been run. They expected that they would get some support of some sort, some per diem, and they feel that what they got was not enough. And my wish is that we would look into their support next time and use this experience to better the next one at the Lake Natural.
Yeah, the challenges were there. Sometimes, meeting the hippos, taking a long time in the lake, beating the deadlines the same day. But above all, it was exciting. It gave me opportunity to learn new things outside my professional area.
I think you're also scared of the lake. You remember you almost fell into the lake?
Yeah, those were some of the challenges. But again, if you want to be a photographer, you must like adventure.